How does NFL free agency impact fantasy football players? Imagine a game where players switch teams and suddenly everything changes. That's what NFL free agency does to fantasy football. It shakes up the entire landscape. When players move during free agency, their roles can change a lot. A running back might get more carries if they join a team with a weak backfield. A wide receiver could see more targets if they land on a pass-heavy team. These moves can boost or hurt their fantasy value instantly. Quarterbacks changing teams can really shake things up. If a veteran quarterback joins a team with strong receivers, their passing volume and touchdown chances might go up. That means more points for fantasy owners. But if they land on a team with a run-focused offense or weak pass catchers, their fantasy outlook could drop. It's all about the new offensive scheme and supporting cast. Wide receivers and tight ends are also affected by free agency. Moving to a team with a high-volume passing attack can mean more targets and yards. If a top receiver joins a team with a quarterback known for spreading the ball around, their fantasy value can skyrocket. But if they land on a team with crowded depth charts or less passing focus, their role might shrink. Running backs are especially sensitive to these changes. A back who moves to a team with a strong offensive line or a run-heavy scheme can see more rushing yards and touchdowns. If they become the clear lead back without competition, their fantasy value jumps. But if they join a committee or a team with a different offensive focus, their upside could decrease. Offensive schemes and coaching changes also play a big role. A team that shifts to a more aggressive, pass-oriented offense can boost players' fantasy potential. Conversely, a team that emphasizes running and plays conservatively might limit scoring opportunities. In Dynasty and Keeper leagues, free agency is even more important. Young players who switch to better situations can become hot targets for future seasons. Veterans moving to less favorable roles might lose value, affecting long-term decisions. Draft strategy is impacted too. Players who land in improved situations are often drafted earlier in the next season. Those who move to less productive roles tend to fall in rankings. Keeping an eye on free agency helps managers adjust their plans. In practice, fantasy managers should watch for key signings and analyze how they change player roles. It's about understanding how new team environments affect touches, targets, and scoring chances. Adjust your rankings and trade values accordingly. Also, consider injury risks and playing time, especially in keeper and dynasty formats. Overall, NFL free agency can dramatically reshape the fantasy football scene. It's a chance to find new value and spot opportunities others might overlook. Staying alert to these moves gives you an edge in your league.